The Angolan foreign minister, in part 2 of his interview with VOA's Peter Clottey, addresses concerns about the way his administration handled the repatriation of Democratic Republic of Congo refugees. Manuel Domingos Augusto also underscored the importance of the diplomatic relations between the administrations in Luanda and Kinshasa.
Talk to me about how Angola handled the DRC refugees. Some suggest that the government was too slow to react in the transportation of the refugees back to DRC. And what is the relationship between Luanda and Kinshasa?
The relationship between Luanda and Kinshasa, very good, for not to say excellent. As I say, as a result of the elections in DRC, there is a relatively political stability in DRC, and that helps. But the relations have been always good in the last time. We are working with DRC government and the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. And so far, many refugees have went back, they did went, but some of them, they want to stay in Angola. And we are trying to integrate them with the productive activities. So there is no crisis anyway.
A lot of African Americans or Africans in the diaspora are celebrating 400 years of slavery. Is the government in Angola celebrating this, and what policies or measures is the government implementing to celebrate this? Because in other countries, for example, in Ghana, they have the year of return where you have a lot of people going and business opportunities, investment. What is Angola doing about this issue? Because Angolan slaves were here in the U.S. as well.
Not only Angolan slaves have been here, but the first African slaves were from Angola.
Right.
That must be crystal clear, and that's why I'm here now, today. Based on the say that better late than never, we are here now to start our journey on recognizing the sacrifice of our ancestors. We are here this evening to celebrate these 400 years of the arrival of the first 20 African slaves, which happened to be Angolans, according to all the research done. And this tragic past must be inspirational for the new generations, but also to underline that Angola gave its contribution for this great country, which is the United States of America. And the decision of my government is that from this year, we will make regular, every year, a celebration on this journey of our ancestors to the Americas, not only to the United States of America, but all this area of the Americas, including the Caribbean countries.
Looking at the security issues on the continent, what role do you think Angola can play in terms of exporting its peace and stability that other African countries can learn from the Angolan experience to ensure peace and stability on the continent?
We think that the peace in Angola was not achieved only by the Angolans. We had help of many countries, namely our African countries, and Angola thinks that it's time to give back. We took it, but we must give back, and we're trying to do so. We are, for instance, now involved on trying to bring sister countries like Rwanda and Uganda together. I just came from another round of talks between delegations of two countries. So that's the way Angola wants to do it, and not claiming any price for it. I think it's our duty to share with other African countries, and if need for other countries and other continents, because we defend that peace and stability are fundamental for the well-being of the humankind.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was VOA's Peter Clottey speaking with Angola's Foreign Minister, Manuel Domingos Augusto.